Rightio, just taking a quick video here since I was actually on a TikTok live there, but nobody wanted to listen to what's actually happening in real time. They wanted to talk about radio refraction and crap. So zooming in here on the sun finally coming out from behind or obscured by that massive cloud bank there in the distance. It's now sinking. But prior to that, while it was still blocked by that massive thing of clouds, these clouds here are being underlit in the orange colours. Not so much over there because it's heavily overcast, they're not getting that light stimulation. But we'll watch what happens as the sun sets here, which means to say moves away from our obscurity point, which is in the distance there. You can already see it distorted heavily by the horizon. I wonder what a big zoom will do to it. Probably make it even harder to focus on, but you never know. It may or may not work. The light is pretty low here. The atmosphere still has some amount of light in it because it's obviously not being obscured by the clouds because that blue is above the clouds, whereas the orange underneath them is actually coming from the neon, which very little is being stimulated because of that big fat rain cloud sitting in front of it. So sometimes you get a very bright orange horizon. You can see the anti-crepuscular rays here heading upwards. They're sort of showing now because the light is kind of sort of being obscured by that cloud, which creates the dark spots, which creates the apparition of crepuscular rays, or in this case anti-crepuscular rays. And because of that big fat cloud in the way, see that little point right there, right now for this split second, would be the only moment that you would get sunlight coming through to illuminate the bottoms of the clouds. That would be it. It would happen in a second and be gone. You would very rarely ever capture it whatsoever. But because there is that big old cloud over there, it's not going to allow the local illumination of the neon gases that we often get at twilight. So we won't see the orange underlit clouds linger for half an hour this evening because that big cloud there blocking it. But ordinarily, if the Earth were a globe, those clouds would continue wrapping around and wrapping around and wrapping around and wrapping around. The odds of finding that one tiny infinitesimal gap from a sun 93 million miles away as we're rotating, let's say 900 miles per hour down here, so about 1200 kilometres per hour at this height, or this latitude away from the equator, 28 degrees away, would still be moving faster than the speed of sound, and yet it's silence. Crickets, cattle. And over here we should now, the clouds have cleared a bit, we should be able to capture the moon. Let's go for a quick stroll. And with any luck, there it is, it's right there all along. Right there. It was just hidden by clouds before. So that's our phase of the moon. Interestingly, the dark portion is off to the right. It is quite interesting, considering that in 3 more evenings we will have a full moon, and then in 2 more weeks there will be a solar eclipse. I don't think we'll get to see it here. I'll go and check that shortly. In fact, so that's the lunar phase here, the 22nd of March 2024, and you can still see orange glow in the sky far to the east. But the sun has set, it's gone below the horizon. Shouldn't the shadow of the horizon, isn't that how it works? The sun goes beneath something, it always casts a distinct shadow of anything else except the horizon. It's still illuminated It hasn't gone below it at all. Globers don't know what they're talking about. I'm just going to go inside and have a quick look at the moon chart, so I'll pause. So here is the moon chart. If you'd like to see a bigger picture of it and try and grab a screenshot. Have to get back. That's it for the year 2024. So just moving to today, March 22nd. That's the phase, exactly what it looked like too. Wow. So it's going to be full on the 25th. 6:24 p.m. is actually, it's a little bit later than that. It's currently 6:55. 6:54. How about that, eh? Almost matching to the minute. So where were we? March 22nd, 6:34. It went from Cancer into Leo. It'll go into Virgo. Oh, no, hang on. It's gone from Leo into Virgo, pardon me. So we've been in Aries since the 20th. The equinox was at 2:08 p.m. on the 20th. So it was actually 2 days ago. The next full moon, 6:01 p.m. in Libra. No, that's not Libra. That's the whatchamacallit sign. Or is it Libra? I don't know. I don't know at all. Yeah, Libra, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Cool. So it is Libra. And the eclipse will be the new moon, naturally enough, on the 9th of April 9th, 4:21 a.m. So that's why we won't see it, because the sun won't rise until about 6:30 a.m. So here in Australia, Eastern Standard Time, we will miss it. So that's why they're seeing it in the US, because they are 19 hours behind us in time, which technically puts them 5 hours ahead, just plus 24 hours. So for them, it'll be the 8th of April. So that's, you can think of it that way. It's easier to calculate ahead and then subtract 24. So there we go. That's what's happening with our sun and moon at the moment. And I think we might be able to take a quick walk through the mess. We'll see how we go. So another quick glimpse at where the sun set. It's definitely really dark over there, but look. Orange illuminated clouds. The moon. The cat. Orange from the colour neon, fluorescing under less and less energy, is still able to produce colour in the sky long after the sun has apparently set. Only possible on a flat Earth. A globe would cast a shadow if it had rotated sufficiently to make the sun appear to set. Thanks for watching. Some more beautiful flat Earth proof. Iron Horse signing out.